Big reaction coming in from the Supreme Court, a verdict given, a relief for Rahul Gandhi undoubtedly, as the Supreme Court now stays the conviction of 2 years. Maximum punishment that was given by the Gujarat court, the Supreme Court now stays the order. Let me cut across to Anisha for more on that. She's right outside court. Anisha, Rahul Gandhi, now a big relief for him. He can resume as an MP, a little bit of teething for maybe a few weeks and he can get back. Tell us a little more on how this could really change the scenario for him. This comes as a big way, at least now opens doors for him to get back into politics.
Well, very clearly, this is a big relief for Rahul Gandhi, whose conviction has now been stayed by the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court has, however, also admonished Rahul Gandhi, said that he should have been a little more careful, exercised a little more caution when it comes to making public statements. But clearly the Supreme Court saying that considering that no reasoning has been given by the trial court for imposing the maximum possible sentence in a case involving defamation, they are giving this relief to Rahul Gandhi because it is not. And the most important point the Supreme Court has made is that it is not just about Rahul Gandhi's rights but also the rights of the electorate which elected him. So clearly this argument that Rahul Gandhi had raised before the trial court, before the High Court and now again before the Supreme Court, finally this argument has been accepted that it is not just his rights as an MP but also the rights of all those people who had elected him and sent him to the parliament as their representatives. All of
Anisha,
those persons
has
are
the Supreme Court asked for an apology? Is there any word on an apology? We know that the Supreme Court has very clearly mentioned that Rahul Gandhi must speak with caution. So taking this up seriously, there's any direction for an apology from Rahul Gandhi?
Well, no, absolutely not. There is no direction whatsoever from the Supreme Court, and we must also understand that there is no scope for any such order to be passed by the Supreme Court in the first place. Remember, the Supreme Court is not looking into the merits of the evidence or allegations against Rahul Gandhi at this stage. Today, this hearing before the Supreme Court was only and only on the limited point of whether he should be given any relief as far as the stay on conviction and sentencing is concerned. The Supreme Court at this stage has no reason whatsoever to consider or request or demand an apology from Rahul Gandhi because that would have come at the stage of the trial before the trial court itself. An apology given after a conviction is already there is any case meaningless because the conviction has already been given. And there is already a conviction, when there is already a sentence, now simply if Rahul Gandhi apologizes, even if he offers to apologize, it makes no difference whatsoever to his sentencing or to his conviction because he has to fight his case in appeal before the district judge, before the sessions judge at Surat. Now there he will have to show that why is it that the case against him is incorrect. That is now what he will have to fight out in the Surat courts. Right now, before the Supreme Court, the issue was whether whether the 2-year sentence imposed on him was correct or not, and whether he deserves, is there any reason for him to be given a suspension of the sentence. So clearly, there was absolutely no reason for the court to make any demands or directions for apology.
Anisha,
and
stay with us.
has not done so whatsoever.
Right. We also have Nalini, who's tracking developments in court, joining us for more. Nalini, give us more on the relief that Rahul Gandhi has got as Supreme Court, the top court. His final hope has given him, or rather stayed the conviction of 2 years, and also raised questions that the Gujarat High Court didn't really have enough reasoning to why they've given a 2-year extreme punishment for him. What would be his next step now for Rahul Gandhi?
Well, Nabila, just a slight correction. They've said that the trial court judge, while giving his order that had given the 2-year punishment, has not given sufficient reasons for why maximum punishment had to be given to Rahul Gandhi. They've also gone on to say that convicting Rahul Gandhi for 2 years, which led to his disqualification from the parliament, is not something that only impacts Rahul Gandhi, but it also impacts his electorates, the people of Wayanad that voted him as a member of parliament and are now left without a representative in the Lok Sabha. So considering the fact that there's a direct impact on the electorates as well, that is why the Supreme Court right now has stayed the conviction against him. But in the same breath, they've also warned him, saying that he should have been careful while making these remarks, especially considering that
Nalini, do stay with us. We have a Congress spokesperson Joining us on the phone line, Ajay Kumar. Mr. Ajay Kumar, please go on. Rahul Gandhi gets some relief here. The court has stayed the 2-year conviction, the punishment that was given by the Gujarat court. It appears that now will have to stay. Rahul Gandhi will have to seek some kind of intervention from the Surat court again to correct it.
No. So the question again is, we have repeatedly said that this is a case which has been fraudulently filed. All proper natural justice rules were set aside. The most ridiculous charges were brought against him. And it is and it also shows that how much of underhand tactics this Bharatiya Janata Party's leadership, this is Mr. Modi and Mr. Shah and all his cronies use to suppress the voice of Mr. Gandhi and the Congress Party, but especially Mr. Rahul Gandhi, because he's one of the not only the bravest leaders in this country, but the man who's been speaking. The only man who's been speaking right against all kinds of pressure. All kinds of pressure. No, I don't think independent India has seen any leader who has been more harassed than Mr. Rahul Gandhi, more wrongly, troubled, illegally troubled, unjustifiably troubled. And shame on the Bharatiya Janata Party and their BJP and the mindset of Mr. Modi and the RSS right-wingers, mindset. I mean, shame on them.
As much as that said, the Supreme Court has also very clearly spoken about the statement Rahul Gandhi has made, saying that he must speak with caution.
Unfortunately, 5 crore girlfriend, Jersey cow, Congress ke vidwa doesn't seem to stir the conscience of the rest of the people. Supreme Court I will not make any comment on the Supreme Court at all. But I would like you to, in the same breath, when you ask me this question, please ask Mr. Modi, who's Congress's vidwa? What is Jersey cow? What is 5 crore girlfriend? 50 crore girlfriend? What does it mean? And is that not So, and being a lady, ma'am, please, I would really appreciate if India Today at least tweets and ask Mr. Modi this question.